that we've been building up to all weekend. The FIVARS Festival of International Virtual and Augmented Reality Stories happened in Toronto and found the best virtual reality narrative content from around the world. We had 30 different experiences this year in both immersive video and interactive experiences. So we're gonna keep this nice and short, but basically every time someone went through an experience, they voted that from 1 to 5, and then we tabulated all the votes, all the viewings for each piece, found the averages, and ultimately found the total score. So I'm gonna bring up Gareth Seltzer, who is from a checkered. He's from Riot and from a variety of different outlets that are leaders in the global 360 production world. And he's going to read out for us the People's Choice for Best Immersive Spherical Experience.
Thanks. So I'm actually kind of happy to open this, because for the People's Choice, it kind of tells you that you are absolutely engaged, the people who watched. Like, it's the absolute way of measuring whether you have some sense of success in what you're doing and some sense of intuition. You should absolutely continue at it. It is definitely, the People's Choice means something for that. So this is pretty exciting. If I can get it open. And the People's Choice for Best Immersive Spherical Video, the winner is Help by Dr. David Eisenman, country United States, a part of the Google Spotlight series. It's a meteor shower has left a scar on the streets of Chinatown, and everybody starts looking for help. So forgive me for not having my glasses on, but congratulations to the winner for that. That's pretty awesome.
Thank you.
All right, so next we're going to go to Best Interactive Experience. And this is where people are able to actually participate in the environment, whether it's through room scale VR on the Vive or the Oculus Rift or some other experimental form. So to find the winner for the People's Choice in Best Interactive Experience in FIVARS 2016, I'm gonna bring up Sarah Bradley and Meg White, who have been longtime FIVARS Alpha Team members, and they're gonna let us know.
People's Choice for Best Interactive Experience goes to... Oh gosh.
Drum roll.
The winner is Pearl. Directed by David Eisenman, Country USA, Google Spotlight Stories. Set beside their beloved hatchback, Pearl follows a girl and her dad as they crisscross the country.
I don't have my glasses.
Chasing their dreams.
Chasing their dreams.
Woo! Congratulations.
Thank you. Joe, I want you to come up here with me for a second. And Candace, I want you to come up here for a second. Just come up for a second. And these two guys work at sort of different sides of the spectrum, very, very hard. Joe is our technical director and makes sure that all of this crazy new technology works under these circumstances of finding new ways to showcase this stuff, which is forever changing. And Candace figures out how to teach the world what the frick virtual reality actually is. She goes to all the businesses and all of the different organizations and communities and shows them how to work together to build these ideas. And if you just pan over here for a second, you can see my awesome FIVARS Alpha team. These are the guys that were on their feet 8 hours a day teaching people what VR is and how to use it. So let's give them a big round of applause. All right, so now we're going to read the reward for a brand new one this year. It's called the Grand Jury Prize, because I think it's important to see what the panelists that curate and find this content in the first place lean towards, which sometimes may not be the same thing as the general public might at first find appealing. And we don't want this other stuff that is taking a lot of interesting chances and choices to get lost because of that. So, the Grand Jury Prize, after all of the votes are in, goes to...
The winner for the Grand Jury Prize, winner is Real. Director is Connor Hare, Country USA. Perception Squared was the company doing it. Consumed by a virtual reality addiction, a woman clings to poignantly reconstructed memory of her dead husband.
Yeah, so Real, let's give it a round of applause. So Connor Hare made a really unique piece in virtual reality because people go in expecting this 360 surround experience, but in fact what he does is he just uses a little frame that's floating in space. And at first people say, well, I don't get it. How is this virtual reality? And he says you can tell these stories in this medium without having to always use all the razzle-dazzle. And the story is about a girl who's actually addicted to virtual reality, and she's put together this alternate world where she goes back and forth with her lover. And every time you put on the glasses, the whole thing turns into stereoscopic. And then when she takes them off, it goes back to 2D and into her dark, grim, dystopian future. And one of my favorite moments is when she gets this phone call on her futuristic cell phone, and it's her mom dialing. And she has to make this decision about whether to the experiences right against your body, and MSMU, who gave us a beautiful 6,000 square foot warehouse, and all of our community partners and media partners. All right, that's it. Have a good one.